Hey guys, I changed a little bit and moved system into warehouse, so you can hear sound a little bit probably odd because it's huge space around me. And we'll try to drain the system with the minimum mass, which is a little bit challenging because I have almost 3 liters of liquid into the system. Also, when I unscrew any of the fittings, liquid will start coming from both ends. One side, it's most of the liquid on the top of the case with radiator and massive reservoir, all the tubing, but also some liquid in the radiator that also will start coming out. So I'll try to restrict my flow the best way I could and stop easy flowing of liquid with some sort of stop plug when I do that, but we'll see how much it will coming out and how I will succeed or not. I have this heavy-duty spill mat that can take almost 1 liter of liquid without much trouble. So if something coming out, that will be taken care of, and I hope it will be that bad that all 3 liters will spill off. So we'll see. And if it would be my case, I probably will just put it on the side and make this as the highest point, unscrew it, plug it, and just turn it back for draining. But I just a little bit over cautious here because I don't want any liquid spilled into the guts of this computer because it's not mine, and also because it's colored liquid, it's a little bit bitch to get rid of it because some stains will stay. So all this cleaning business, it's just not worth it. So I will go a little bit more risky way in terms of amount of liquid I potentially can spill, but it will be less danger to have any stains in the computer itself. Alright, okay, so let's just start doing this. I reposition cam so you can see a little bit closer and get all juicy details if anything bad will happen. Alright, my very scientific way is just to squeeze tube hard enough so no liquid will go through it, and as you can see, just like that. So the liquid from the top of the case not supposed to coming out so that easily, and I will remove this fitting and put stop plug to prevent liquid coming from the bottom radiator. Okay, I have my container here, I have my stop plug, and I'll try to lift this pump top as much as I could, so it's go kind of above the level of reservoir. No way, some stuff will be spilling, but not much I can do about it. So let's see how much stuff will come out. Well, seems not much going through my, well, there's some actually. Okay. Oh. You see, that's what I'm talking about. I try to keep this in vertical position. I need to put stop plug in this bloody thing before it's too late. Okay. Oops. Alright, this taken care of. Now we can start draining of the top of the case without much trouble, because this is completely plugged, can be removed. I'm not a big fan of saving liquid. I would just throw it away, to be honest with you. I think it's bad strategy in general, but I get some indication from my client that he might want to reuse some of the liquid because it was not really used much. so I'll try to save him some. Although, as I said, that probably wouldn't be my preferred way of doing things. Well, as you can see, not much coming out because the reservoir is basically closed. And you know what I do? I'll just put some sort of quick disconnect or stop plug here, and that will be the easiest way to do so, so I don't need to worry about anything at all. Alright, let's spinning begin. So I'll put a female. This will be first fitting we're going to use here. And now I don't need to worry about any liquid spilling in my hands. So I just will connect other quick disconnect with a big chunk of tubing that I can put in any sort of bucket I want, and when we want to start draining, just connect two together and we're golden. Now I'll use this big chunk of other tube for the draining purposes. Oh, put it the wrong way. Here you go. That's it. Now we can drain everything without much trouble. I will open reservoir on top, so some air start coming out, and this will allow me to drain liquid from the top of the case relatively easy. Okay, I removed the plug from the top of this reservoir that you saw on the other side, and now all we do just put tube into our bucket. Just keep it a bit, and just let system start draining. You remember, was like nothing coming out before because there was no air access into the system, but now slowly but surely it's draining. It's still slow because it goes through the old blocks and stuff like this, so it takes time. Let's sit down, let it go. Just time, just need the time to go through and make sure I don't spill anything on my legs, because as I said, probably have about 2 liters on top of the system. Alright, I drained as much as I could from this side of the loop. Now we have a tons of liquid still trapped, and it's actually coming from the other side of the loop, so I have to start draining this part as well, and I will continue to use a quick disconnect, which is the least messy way to do so under the circumstances. So it will be another female disconnect, but now threaded, so I can just connect it directly to this pump top. But first I want to close the reservoir because it will reduce liquid flow to the system. You can see I have tons of liquid coming out because system was depressurized. So luckily the spinning mat is just excellent. You can see that how much liquid came in, and it's still almost dry on a second level. Okay, so now we're good, and we can connect our quick disconnect tubing one more time and get a little bit more liquid out of the system. Just don't want too much because I only have a third of the bottle left before it will be full. Oh, just spill some on the floor, which I'm not happy about, but at least it's warehouse floor, so it's not that bad. And now I opening reservoir, and you see how much liquid now it's coming out. Probably too much. Okay, now I need to close it because it's not enough space in the bottle. So, let's drain the rest of the liquid in the bucket. I'm not going to save any more. Just to let it go through whatever's left. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's a lot of crap here. Not really necessary. Okay, I tried to drain as much as I could from 2 points I created, but still not enough. Because the loop all twisted. So I have no choice but disconnect another portion of the loop. All the bloody stuff is like... As I mentioned earlier, this tubing all twisted up, so I can't drain it completely, despite all my effort. So what I will do now, I will start turning case so the tube is free of liquid, although some is still trapped in the body of the radiator, for example, or inside of the blocks. This will allow me to disconnect tube safely without spinning anything, put stop plugs, and then I can work on individual components, start thinking about what angle adapters I want, and so on and so forth. For example, I definitely need to separate the radiator because I want to get rid of this layer of fans. And for that, I need to get rid of tubing. Voila! First part is out. Now we can breathe a little bit more. Case is not as big. That I'm surprised. I always thought that the case is massive. I have so much space in my case labs. It's not even funny with all these components I have. This one is just, whew, I feel like I'm working my Mocha build again. Alright, now we have a little bit better visibility what we're doing, which is great. So let's see what else we can disconnect. Oh, it looks like it was some leak because I see dry up coolant in the shield. So the system worked, so seems no damage, but nevertheless. Okay, just a few pieces left. We'll remove reservoir because we're going to reposition it. So this will be easier to make a fill port. I'll probably utilize one of those grommets opening here. I'm going to wash most of components as well because this colored liquid doesn't really behave well when it dries up. So, but overall, this assembling part is complete. We will need to replace one GPU because it was malfunctioning, and after that we can start the building back. Okay guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Any of your comments always appreciated. See you soon.